Right, and I'll show you guys this. Oops. Maybe I'll show. So it's Tuesday morning, and it's January 5th, and I'm off to train a client. I have to get her in early this morning because I have a dentist appointment, get my teeth cleaned. I actually hate the feeling of the dentist, but I love getting my teeth clean because I like the way it feels after. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. I woke up this morning and it was 10 degrees on my phone, it said. So I started my car and I couldn't even move when I got outside. I can't believe how cold it got when last week it got to over the 70s. So the weather is totally screwed up. And my body does not get warm fast at all. My hands get all black and blue and I just shiver all the time. So winter is not a good month for me. That's why I need to move out of New Jersey, but gotta finish school first. Anyways, not loving this cold weather. I have a full day plan. I have to, again, go to the dentist, train. I have to send out programs, edit videos, and get a cardio session in, then go train legs and meet with another client tonight. So totally busy day, but I absolutely love every minute of it. And let's go, let's get this day rolling. It's just too cold for words. Oh my god, I'm so cold. I hate it. But I have heated seats and I started my car about 15 minutes ago, so I have heat in the car. So always do that. Start your car before, because if not, you'll be blowing smoke out of your mouth for a good 10 minutes. So gotta start moving. Can't even move my arm. Teeth are all fresh and clean from the dentist. It's 10 o'clock now. I haven't had any breakfast yet. I hadn't had breakfast yet yesterday until 10:32. So I hate having breakfast super late, but I had so much stuff to get done, and when I train people in the morning, it's really hard to get breakfast in. But I definitely drink my BCAAs, and that just helps fuel amino acids in me before I eat my breakfast. So again, I'm always drinking that throughout the day. I really stress that if you aren't taking a BCAA, to drink it throughout the day. It does help fuel the muscles with those amino acids. So I'm gonna eat my beefers. I am starving. Time for some breakfast, and this morning I'm gonna have some eggs, bacon, and a slice of cinnamon raisin Ezekiel bread. I don't know if you guys ever eat flaxseed, but I definitely, whenever I don't eat my pancakes, I eat my eggs, and I put a tablespoon of ground flaxseed in it. I buy it in bulk and I just fill it in a container. I have only a little bit left, but I use a tablespoon, and I have a grinder that I put in, I'll show you, and just grind up 1 tablespoon and then put it in the eggs, and I fold it in there and make a little egg omelet with spinach. If you buy flaxseed, always make sure that you grind it when you're ready to eat it. Don't buy it pre-ground, because then you lose nutrients along the way as it's being ground. Over time, packaging, sending it out, you're losing nutrients. So grind it when you're first ready to eat it, and make sure you do grind it, because if you don't grind it, it just passes right through your body. Your body can't absorb the nutrients from the flaxseed. Flaxseed contains a lot of healthy omega-3s, omega-6s, and it's got fiber, it's got protein, it's got healthy fats. So flaxseed is a great thing to add to your diet. Just make sure that you grind it when you're ready to eat it. Do not buy it ground, and don't not grind it, because then again, you can't absorb the nutrients. Alright, so you guys see here that I have the flaxseed, a tablespoon, I don't know if you can see it, tablespoon. Alright, so I'm measuring a tablespoon. I only have 1 hand. Let's see if I can get this thing open with 1 hand. Whoop! Awesome. Dump it right in. This is my solely flaxseed grinder. It's the only thing I put in here. It's a coffee bean grinder, really, but it works amazing. So here's some loud noise. And that's all you need. So this is my egg. I have 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites. I'm gonna mix that up, Throw it right in the pan, add some spinach, and add my flaxseed. So here are my eggs with my spinach, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 2 ounces of Canadian-style uncurried turkey bacon, and I'm going to top my toast with almond butter. This kind from Whole Foods, the pollinator-friendly almond butter. Super good. I am toasting another slice of bread because this bread is a little too toasted for me, and I'm not going to waste my freaking macros if the bread is not perfect. So I'm ditching this one and waiting for the other one to finish toasting, but I'll top it with the almond butter. If you're interested in looking at the macros for this meal, it's 22 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, and 32 grams of protein. I definitely keep my fat high. That's farthest from my workouts. You guys know that fat stays low around my workouts, so this meal is higher in fat, but all the other meals are lower as I get closer to my workouts. So this is the final product. I sprinkle some cinnamon on top of my eggs, got my almond butter, slice of toast that's not too toasted, and my bacon. Alright, so looking a little atrocious. I feel like my eyes were like so heavy. I just spent 2 hours on my laptop, sent out a plan, and answered tons of emails, but I like getting like things done. I really feel accomplished. Now I'm gonna steam some baby bok choy, and I'll show you guys this. Oops. Baby bok choy. I just put it right in the steamer. I steam it for about 12 to 15 minutes. That's all you need to do, and then I top it with Flavor God pizza seasoning after it's done. But I always recommend to have bok choy, especially for women, every single day. It has a good source of calcium, good amount of fiber, and overall it is a tremendous vegetable. So definitely recommend to have it every day. I have it in 2 of my meals, always in meal 3 and meal 5. Meal 3 and 5. But today I only have 5 meals because I ate breakfast late, which I never eat breakfast late, but these past 2 days, like I said, I had so much to do in the morning, so the meals got knocked down to 5. So now today I'll be meal 2 and meal 4. So yeah, that's what I'm having the bok choy. But I'll show you how it looks like in the steamer and how it comes out. It is super easy. I like to keep things very simple. I don't make things very complicated because there's so many things that I am eating, and there's just only so many hours in a day. I try to get as creative as I can, but again, just try to make it simple and fast. So I use the steamer that just sits at the bottom of the pot and separates from the water. You definitely don't want to mix your vegetables with water because the nutrients will be lost to the water. So I do not recommend spoiling your vegetables in any type of way. So either steam them or bake them. That'll be your best option. And so I just like pile it all in there. I'll put a lid on it and I'll just steam it for 12 to 15 minutes. Again, very easy, and it'll be done right away. Didn't get in my cardio after my breakfast this morning because I was late. How many times am I gonna say I had my breakfast late? Anyways, this thing is like staring at me, and I don't want to do cardio after legs today, so I'm probably gonna do this right now and put on a good show to get me through it. I'll do just 25 minutes of some HIIT on this stair stepper thing. Wasn't gonna do cardio this morning. I thought maybe I'll just save it after legs. I hate doing it after legs. Like, who feels me on this? Like, after legs, my legs are beat up. I'm completely exhausted. I definitely do not want to get on a cardio machine. It's something I really dread, and I really want to get home to eat my post-workout meal. So that's like, and it's always good to break up cardio and weight training because after weight training, your body does need the fuel, and to have the cardio right after, you can be subjected to losing a little bit of muscle mass depending on how much you do. So I just always try to break up cardio and weight training as much as I can. So I'm gonna hop on this thing. I'm gonna talk myself into it, put on a great show, and just get it done. All right, finished. Dripping sweat. I love to just have this in the house. It just makes it a lot easier, especially since it's a lot colder out now. It's really hard to like get out of the house, especially because I'm always freezing, and to be in a warm house and do it at your own time definitely saves me a lot of time. Anyways, I was watching Dr. Oz, I don't know if you can see it in the back, and he talked about bread and almond butter. Like, what a coincidence. I just ate it this morning. I never watched Dr. Oz. Like, I know he's like a doctor or whatever, but I never take the time to watch it. So I just put it on just because there was nothing else on, and he was talking about bread and almond butter. Like, what a coincidence. And he talked about what types of bread are good for you and what types aren't good for you. And the #1 recommended bread was the Ezekiel bread, and that's the bread that I ate this morning, and that's the only bread that I eat. And this specifically because if you're eating other breads, it's filled with a lot of empty calorie carbs, and you're not getting the full nutritional benefit of the bread. Like, even if you're buying whole grain bread, let's say a different brand from the sprouted grain bread from Ezekiel, their bread isn't fermented as long, so you're missing a lot of the nutrients. Ooh, sorry, I have like on like a slant stand. My stand's still not here yet. So yeah. Definitely recommend to get the Ezekiel bread. You can find it at almost any grocery store in the freezer section. It's like a health section probably of the freezer section. And I eat the cinnamon raisin and regular. And they also talked about nut butters. And they said almond butter got the #1 best rated as far as saturated fats, proteins, calorie-wise. Almond butter came up as the healthiest for you, and that's what I put on my Ezekiel bread today. So that almond butter by 365 comes up highly recommended. It's pollinator friendly, so it's good for the bees. So like it was funny how like the coincidence, I had no idea I was gonna watch Dr. Oz today, and what a coincidence he talked about bread and almond butter the day that I ate bread and almond butter. I just thought like maybe I'd share that with you guys. Maybe you can find it helpful. If you see like on his website a link to what I just talked about, you can read more about it. I just thought that was like super interesting, and again, like what I eat, even though I fill my day with maybe not normal clean foods or normal like bro diet foods, I definitely try to choose the best option health-wise. So I choose that bread not because it's the lowest calorie bread, but because it gives me a nutritional benefit. I choose that almond butter not because it's the best macronutrient wise, but because it gives me a healthful benefit. So just think about that too. Like when you're filling foods in your day, think about the nutritional benefit for your body. I'm about to take a shower and eat. Alright, so I'm all showered, fully fresh, no makeup face, and I'm about to eat my lunch. It's here. It's pretty basic. As you guys know, I always have my sweet potato before my workout. The reason why I have my sweet potato before my workout, in case you haven't seen my videos before, this one, is because sweet potato is a slow digesting carb. It'll slowly digest, slowly fill in my muscles, all ready for me to work out. So it keeps me fueled throughout my workout. This is the reason why I have my sweet potato before. Sweet potatoes really shouldn't be post-workout because it is a slow digesting carb. I'm having my chicken. I'm having 2.5 ounces of chicken, asparagus, baby bok choy, and 2 mushrooms. I always load up my plate with vegetables, probably like the majority of my plate. Most of the time, you guys know I'm all about volume. This is the bok choy after it's been steamed. As you can see, it's like sunk down. Once it gets all steamed, it doesn't take up as much room, and you'll see the steamer inside, and it separates from the water. So I let that like cool down for a little bit, and I put it right in a container. Again, top it with pizza flavor God seasoning, and at the same time I have my rice going. I'll put it on low now. Let it simmer. I let it simmer for about like 45 minutes. Put a timer. And the way I make my rice is very simple, very easy. Don't get creative with that because you gotta save time. All right, so I have my bok choy, rice, and time for lunch. All right, so I just got to the gym. I don't have Jess with me. She's doing like a DECA thing for school. So I'm hitting legs by myself. I especially hate training legs by myself. I like her there. It's a lot of motivation for me, and we have fun together. So, but I'm gonna still bang out this workout, always give it my all, and I'll be hitting ham and glute focus today. And this is post leg day workout done right. Got some Halo Top ice cream, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, whey protein, and almond milk blended with some ice. So this is everything I use to make the ice cream cereal protein shake. It is definitely going to be an everyday staple for me post-workout. I loved every single bite of it, and you guys should definitely try this if you can get a hold of these ingredients. Overall, today was a successful leg day. I again focused on glutes and hamstrings. Had a great workout. The gym was a little more crowded because it is like New Year's and people have their New Year's resolutions, but it was all good. I got in my workout. There was one guy who was like sort of mean to me because I was using the Smith machine, and I'm always like supersetting stuff, but I try to like explain that I am doing like different things, and it's like hard to like work in because I'm constantly changing up the weight. So he was like a little rude, but it's okay. You're gonna come across people. Normally in my gym, I never have issues with anybody. They're all like super nice, and I don't like have any trouble, but today was the first time, and it's okay. So I just like sort of try to brush it off and continue to like push through my workout. But luckily another Smith machine opened for him within 5 minutes. So yeah, that's just like my love story. But otherwise, I had a great workout. I took everything nice and slow, focused on the squeeze, really made mind and muscle connection, and I raced home for my first workout cereal protein shake, and that was definitely the highlight of my day. Alright, well, I have to like get a shower. I just sent out 4 programs. I had a lot of inquiries this week, and I'm so excited to work with everybody. They all are showing like excitement and dedication to getting themselves healthy for the new year, and it's my pleasure to work with them. I love to help people, and I love to see them achieve the goals that they have for 2016. Here we have meal, can't even speak. Here we have meal 4 of the day. We have some 96% lean ground beef, half a cup of rice, baby bok choy, and some asparagus. Alright, I just ate my meal, and I'm sitting with my mommy while she does her machine in her trash bag outfit. I like to call it that. It makes her sweat, so that's why she likes doing it. And how long did you do this for, Mom?
45.
45 minutes. She's been on track with her diet all week. I'm so proud of her. She's staying very consistent, so I'm looking forward to seeing her results each week. She's gonna kill it in 2016. We have her like full support, and she did great tonight, so yeah.
I think we should go to Kathy's tomorrow. Stop it.
Stop taking her ass. She doesn't like when people take her ass. So before you go to sleep at night, always try to implant like a positive thought in your head, whether it be something you're looking forward to getting done tomorrow, something that made you happy today, anything that puts a smile to your face, because when you go to bed happy, you'll actually wake up happy, and you'll be excited to take on the day, start something new, try something maybe you didn't try before, anything to get out of your comfort zone, anything to like lift your spirits. I really feel like that helps me when I think of something that I'm gonna do tomorrow that I've never done before. Anything to always like challenge myself. So I'm just offering that as a piece of advice, and it definitely makes me feel better, and if you try it, hopefully it'll make you feel better.